Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we will see how to install the new Google Camera Mod version on your Android phone. In this video I'm using Redmi Note 7 Pro. Make sure your device supports the Camera 2 API. Besides the Camera 2 API, Google Camera also requires Google Play services, except for some specially crafted ports. The app will crash if you try to run it on a phone without Google Apps. Download the most compatible app file of the ported Google Camera. I have given the link to download this GCAM Mod variant. You may need to install additional XML configuration files, or tweak an existing one for your model to get more attractive photos from the camera. Google Camera and its post-processing algorithms undoubtedly changed the game in terms of what we expect from smartphone cameras, elevating the Google Pixel lineup to some of the best Android phones for photography on the market for several years. That's the exact reason why Google Camera ports are so highly requested for non-Google devices. With the appropriately ported Google Camera app, you can use Google's superior HDR+ optimization and its portrait mode on virtually any smartphone that supports the Camera 2 API. Google even released a trimmed-down version of the Pixel's Google Camera app called Google Camera Go, which can be side-loaded on various devices without additional modding. While the Go variant initially didn't include most of the cool features you'd find in the full-blown app, Google has been working on bringing support for some of those novel features over the last few years. Perhaps you own a simple mid-range smartphone without all the advanced hardware of flagships. With GCAM 8, you can boost the quality of pictures by enjoying some Google features. For instance, the GCAM Mod brings HDR+ and HDR enhanced to a plethora of Android handsets. The community is huge and keeps making advancements to improve the app and expand the list of supported devices. The latest GCAM 8.8 comes from the very talented modder, BSG. GCAM 8.8 came to support devices with Android 13, but apparently, the modder managed to bring it to phones with Android 10 and up. The list suggests that some Android smartphones running the 10th version are also running it without major problems. The current version supports Android 11. With GCAM 8.8 there is a new night sight feature. It greatly improves the levels of exposure and fixes some issues with motion blur. In the press release, Google stated that the update will offer less motion blur since exposure is half as long as before. The low-light images will also be much sharper than before. There are also features to control exposure time. There is a slider with the seconds option on the night sight tab. You can select one depending on the lighting conditions you are working with. You can change the models to use extra modes, like Cinematic Mod, using Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro.
You can also use HDR 10-bit recording, but some devices are not supported to record these types of videos, like my Redmi Note 7 Pro getting crashed while recording video into the 10-bit HDR.
All things are working fine. Colors are so vibrant, and sometimes you will get natural color pictures. In video recording, slow motion is crashing for some devices. The same is happening with Redmi Note 7 Pro. You can also record video at 8000 if your phone supports 8K recording. EIS and OIS are working on video, as Redmi Note 7 Pro does not have OIS, but the EIS OIS is working fine here. At the end of the video you will see some sample photos and video samples taken on this Google camera. Now I will showcase some sample photos and videos taken using this Google camera.